So we are in Grimizua, a small village located a few kilometers above the city of Saine. In the heart of the Valais Alps, in Switzerland, we are at about 800 meters, 900 meters above sea level. I obviously love everything made of wood in terms of construction. My wife, who has different origins than I do, loves everything that is very modern. The idea of trying to marry these two worlds, something that wasn't necessarily easy to imagine at first. And then finally we managed it thanks to Kontio and its products, which indeed allow for this kind of construction that works very well also to create something a bit more refined, a bit more modern. So there you have it. That was a bit of the genesis of the project. Then, already knowing the architect Jean-Michel Martignoni, who works with Kontio, things fell into place a little bit on their own, step by step, to arrive at the final product, which is the house we have had the pleasure of living in for a year now. The concept itself, which was proposed to us by the architect, we called it the box within a box, or the aquarium in the box. From the outside, it looks like a wooden cube, but in reality, the house is a cube, slightly set back inside. And then the wall, if you will, or the walls of the house, are the glass walls that are reconstructed inside this second cube. That was really the initial concept that immediately appealed to us. It was Jean-Michel who was our gateway to Kontio. I had already worked with Jean-Michel in the past. And then in our particular case here, especially for the interior part of the house, we were greatly supported, and more than that, even by my wife's godmother, who has also been an architect for many years, who is quite famous in Brazil, by the way, and not just in Brazil. She also works a lot in Italy for the entire concept, the lighting, the design of certain finishes like the stairs, the entrance, things like that. So there we really had a four-handed collaboration for the part, 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 especially for the interior design part. And then, which means that in the end we have a result that also resembles us, since my wife is Brazilian. And then it really creates the marriage of these two worlds, between the natural wooden aspect and at the same time the modernism we wanted in the house, and then on the other hand a lot of inspiration from Latin culture to be able to make all of this match, and then the result is what it is today. In any case, for us it suits us well, it resembles us a lot, and then that's precisely what we like in the end about this project.